Hi, this is Dale Buchanan, the host of Puppy Talk Podcast. Before we get started today, I wanted to let you know of my new book, The Complete Puppy Training Manual. It's available on Amazon in 4 formats: Kindle ebook, paperback, hardcover, and audiobook. You can find it on Amazon right now. It's called The Complete Puppy Training Manual, and I will put a link in the show notes of this episode. I'm Dale Buchanan, and this is Puppy Talk, the podcast that offers free advice and tips for raising a happy, healthy, and obedient puppy. For more information on this podcast, visit us online at puppytalkpodcast.com. Welcome to Puppy Talk episode number 93. I'm your host, Dale Buchanan, and today I'm going to talk about 9 do's and don'ts of running with your dog. Your dog has the potential to be the greatest exercise partner that you ever had. Not only are dogs always ready to spend time with their owners, but they also have more energy than they know what to do with. Before you decide to take your dog out on a running session, however, there are a few ideas that you need to be familiar with. 1. Don't assume that your dog is built for running. It's important to consider your dog's health and breed before you take them out for a run. Older dogs can have enough joint problems to be uncomfortable running. Dogs with short legs may have a hard time keeping up, and longer-legged dogs may have hip dysplasia, which is a joint malformation that causes arthritis. If your dog is a pug, bulldog, or other flat-faced breed, he might have a low respiratory capacity. As cute as pugs are, running for extended periods of time isn't for them. 2. Do talk to your pet's vet. If you aren't completely sure that your dog is able to handle the stress of a good run, all you need to do is talk to your vet. Even if you're completely sure, your vet may be able to suggest possible dietary changes to help meet the energy needs that come from all of the exercise. 3. Don't go on runs if you have a puppy. Hard surfaces can cause a lot of wear and tear on dogs' joints and bones. You need to make sure that your dog's joints are fully developed before you begin to go out on runs together. In general, small dogs like Jack Russell Terriers develop earlier than larger dogs. Ask your vet about whether your dog is old enough to begin running. 4. Take it slow. If you couldn't go from leading a sedentary lifestyle to effortlessly running a mile or two, you mustn't assume that your dog would be able to do the same. If your dog hasn't had much exercise, you need to build up gradually over a long period of time. You'll find dog training plans online that tell you how gradual the pace needs to be for different breeds and ages. 5. Don't forget to warm up. The rules of warming up apply just as much to dogs as they do to humans. Each day, before you pick up the pace with your running, be sure to take in several minutes of slow jogging or fast walking. It's also a good idea to let your dog do his business before you break into a run. You wouldn't want to stop mid-run so your dog can go potty. 6. Look for a running trail. Running on concrete or asphalt pavement isn't good for human joints, and it isn't good for dogs. Rather than go running around the neighborhood or the running circuit at the local park, look for a dirt trail to run on. Not only will your dog have a more interesting time with the sights and smells of the natural trail, his joints will be in much better shape for it. 7. Don't forget to train your dog to run with you. Your dog needs to learn what to do when out running with you. You don't want your dog constantly straining at the leash to take off in a different direction. Try to walk your dog on a short leash for practice and offer treats when he understands. 8. Make sure that your dog stays hydrated. It can be hard to tell when a dog is thirsty. In the beginning, until you learn how much water your dog needs, it would be a good idea to stop for water breaks every 10 minutes. Carry a bottle of water with a dog-compatible spout. Make sure that you don't share a sports drink with your dog. 9. Don't run when it's sweltering. Dogs have thick coats and no sweat glands. This means they are prone to overheating. it's important to pay attention of how hot your dog is. It's also important to not take your dog out running when the sun has been beating down for a while, heating up the road or trail. You need to test the surface by placing your hand on it for a few seconds. If it's too hot to take, you shouldn't be taking your dog out for a run on that hot surface. In conclusion, having a good running time with your dog is mostly about using common sense. Your dog has physical needs just like you do. All you need to do is put yourself in your dog's place and think about how you would feel. For example, you don't want to give your dog treats when he is actually running. Just as humans, eating and running don't go together for dogs. I hope this information was helpful to you. If you have any questions, as usual, you can always contact me through the website, puppytalkpodcast.com. Have a great day. This is Dale Buchanan, host of Puppy Talk Podcast. I have an announcement of a new book that I just published called Potty Training Your Puppy. It's available on Amazon in Kindle and paperback, soon to be available on audiobook. You can find out all the details of this book using the link in the show notes. It's called Potty Training Your Puppy. It's a comprehensive book with a simple and effective way to help potty train your puppy, and it really works. Check out the link in the show notes.